Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at why he can't get you off his mind. So think of the specific person on your mind and take a look at all the piles we have here today and pick whichever one you're most drawn to with the person on your mind. Please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm now going to show you crystals for each pile. So for pile 1, we have Aquamarine. And we have the Muse Tarot. And for pile number 2, we have Strawberry Obsidian. And we have the Queer Tarot. And for pile number 3, we have Howlite. And we have the Ethereal Visions Tarot. I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that is calling out to your soul the most, and that will be a pile for today. But of course, if you're drawn to more than one pile, you're more than welcome to trust your intuition. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number ones. If you chose this aquamarine crystal, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at why he can't get you off his mind with the person on your mind. So first I'm going to add some oracle cards, shuffle them on camera, and then we'll use the Muse tarot deck that you chose today right after that. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. So spirit guides of my pile ones. Spirit guides of my pile ones. Why can't he get my pile ones off his mind? We have two cards wanting to come out. We have grief. And we have joy. Interesting that on this card we see, a baby being breastfed, and here we see a pregnant woman. Could perhaps one or two of you here, have had a child with this person on your mind? Or could this be future energies? I guess this is not for all of you, but for one or two of you. So let's see what else shows up. Why can't he get my pile number ones off his mind? We have abundance. And we have re-energize. At the back of the deck, we have trust. So I don't want to be too biased while I do this reading, because this grief could be many different situations for all of you. But I will clarify it with the tarot cards when I pull them in a bit. But we see here, the reason he can't get you off his mind is because he's sad. Maybe he's missing you. For some of you, I guess this could be a separation that you're inquiring about. Or for others of you, I feel this could be, maybe he's just missing you physically. And for others of you, I feel this could be something happened in your connection and he's feeling very sad, but we'll see more about what it could be later on. The feeling I get here is, I'm looking at this woman here and this lush green kind of energy of this dress she's wearing, but also this gold mermaid with her gold tail and this gold tail here and this treasure box here and all the green here. So we see a lot of green and gold in your reading. Green to me is the heart chakra, and you even chose this green deck. Green is the heart chakra, so he could really be thinking about how big your heart is, how much love you give him, and that could be why he can't get you off his mind. But there could also be this energy where you have a heart of gold. A heart of love that gives so much love that it is like a treasure chest. Like he's literally found a treasure chest somewhere that he's always been looking for. It seems like you bring a lot of joy into his life, and there's something about you re-energizing him as well. So when he's around you, he just feels really excited. He feels full of joy, and there's something about you bringing him to that level. But when he's not around you, it's like that feeling of I need that joy with me because that person brings me joy. But let's see what else shows up here, and maybe we can get more information on this. Okay, Spirit Guides are pile 1. Why can't he get my pile 1s off his mind? We have Hathor with receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. So he wants to receive something from you. Spirit Guides are pile 1. Why can't he get my pile 1s off his mind? We have the arts with express yourself through creative activities. So at the back of the deck, we have Mother Mary with expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So that's so interesting because here we also see a baby. That seems to be a theme in your reading, children. Of course, you don't necessarily have to have children with this person, but it could be something he wants. So, Spirit Guides on my pile 1s. Why can't he get my pile 1s off his mind? We have the Star. And we have the Emperor. Interesting. At the back of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so as I take a look at these cards, we see this receptivity card. So the reason he can't get you off his mind, he wants to receive something from you, and I'm guessing this is love because we spoke about, you having a heart of gold and bringing him a lot of joy. I guess he wants to receive and take in your presence. And since we have the Star here, he feels you shine really brightly. Not just you and your physical appearance, but there's something about your soul having a lot of light. You shining brightly, even with the swan here. The swan represents purity, gentleness, romance, and devotion. So he could really be wanting to receive that devotion from you, wanting to receive that love, that gentleness, that pure love. And he feels like you're just like a star to him in the night sky. Because even in this mermaid here, she's in the dark depths of the sea. So sometimes he feels like he is in darkness, or yeah, that's a feeling I'm getting, because even here we see a night sky. Sometimes he feels he's in darkness, metaphorically. And like there's only sunshine, there's only stars, light when you're around, if that makes sense. And we're seeing a lot of gold and yellows. So you give him a valuable type of love that he really craves, I'm hearing. But also, I'm hearing that he stares at pictures of you. Like, I'm hearing I have a picture of you in my wallet, or I have a picture of you in my phone, something like that. He stares at your picture a lot and kind of daydreams about you. And now I'm hearing the song by Frank Ocean, Thinking About You. Because in that song, he basically says how he's been thinking about the person he wrote the song about, and do they think about him too? Do they think about the future like he thinks about it? And there's something about that, like him thinking about you a lot. But there's also some sexual attraction here, some physical attraction, which is why he can't get you off his mind. The feeling I'm also getting with the arts card here is if this person is artistic in any way, then you could be their muse because you literally chose the Muse tarot deck. And there's something about him really loving your gentleness, your devotion, the type of love you give. But I could also see this as like him listening to music while he thinks about you and kind of daydreaming about you, missing you, wanting to talk to you. So I still don't know why there's this grief here, but I'm going to pull some more tarot cards and see what else shows up. But kind of the feeling I'm getting here is he has a lot of sexual attraction, physical attraction towards you. He feels you shine brightly. He wants to receive some kind of love from you. And he feels the love you give him is great. It's huge. You are like a muse to him, or you inspire him in some way to grow. Because I'm looking at this lotus flower here. He daydreams about you a lot and your future together, but also you bring him a lot of joy. And it's like you light up his whole world with joy. There's something about his world feeling almost lifeless without you. Like there's no sunshine when you're gone, there's no starlight when you're gone. Something about that. I'm feeling like even when he's at work or he's busy doing, mundane tasks and things he needs to do for his life, there's this sense of missing you. There's this sense of like you making him feel young at heart. And while I look at this abundance card and this treasure chest here, Spirit is showing me the Little Mermaid when she was in that kind of cave thing. I can't remember what it was, but she had all those trinkets and things she kept from humans. And then there was like a fork there. There was so many different things there that she kept as like trinkets, as a collection of human things. And she was singing a song. I think she was singing like how she wishes she could be, of that world. So perhaps he wishes he could be, in your world in some way, or of your world in some way. And it's like the energy you bring in for him is very happy, it's very joyful, and it kind of just uplifts him and makes him feel like the spark of life. That's the feeling I get. So I'm going to pull some more tarot cards, see what else shows up, because I have some unanswered questions here. So why can't he get my pile number ones off his mind? We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Why can't he get my pile number ones off his mind? The Two of Pentacles. We have the Six of Swords in reverse. We have the Hermit. We have the Emperor again. So this person could give off a lot of Emperor energy. We have the Three of Wands. We have the High Priestess. And the Three of Cups. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Strength card. I saw the Two of Cups wanting to come out like in the deck, but I don't know where it is now. I'm still not understanding why this grief is here. With the Three of Cups, for some of you, could it have been a third party connection? Or could there have been some element of some kind of person, place, thing that is a third party to your connection? Doesn't have to be like a third party connection. Like, for example, family getting in the way of the connection, or friendships getting in the way of the connection, or work getting in the way of the connection. Like something outside of the connection. For some of you. Not for all of you, but I want to look more into the grief in a moment. But with the Hermit card, the feeling I'm getting from this person is they actually sit and think about you a lot. There's something about them being in this hermit mode, being in this isolation mode, and thinking about you a lot while they're alone at home. Maybe listening to music, thinking about how you look. With the Queen of Wands here, there is this magnetic feeling towards you. He finds you very, very alluring, and he thinks you shine brightly, but at the same time, there's also this feeling of him missing your presence and him maybe needing a lot of strength to get through this period if this is a separation. With the Six of Swords reverse, I'm hearing can't move on. Because the Six of Swords is all about change and transition, or maybe this person can't accept the change or transition that is happening right now. And for those of you where if this person has done something wrong that ended the connection or caused a split between the connection, it's like they can't move on and all they can think about is you. It's like you're in their head all day, all night long, run free, and they can't move on, or they don't want to accept the change, or they are finding it very difficult to adapt to these changes. The feeling I'm getting is not wanting to let go. And with the Emperor here, I feel like this person is someone that is really grounded and stable. This could be fatherly energy, as we said before. But at the same time, I'm feeling like you bring a lot of life into this person's life. A lot of light. A lot of good energy. Happy energy. I don't know why, but I feel like this person feels their life is boring without you. Because there's something about them being very grounded, very stable, earth energy, or for some of you, Aries energy for this person, but I'm feeling a lot of earth energy with all these earth cards here in the Hermit. But there's something about you bringing like sunshine, fire energy into this person's life. And they want to, take steps towards a path with you and build a connection with you here with the Seven of Pentacles. The card talks about building a connection. And with the Nine of Pentacles, he feels like you're a blessing in his life. And look at this person just dancing, feeling so happy. It looks really trippy, that card. So there's something about you making him feel like he's in another world and he just can't get you off his mind because there's a sense of needing you, needing that energy you give. Not in a bad way, but I think you just bring a lot of color into his life. I'm looking at these pyramids here. There's always one pile nowadays with pyramids. And we have the High Priestess here. So what I know from the pyramids is sometimes people will sit there and channel messages in the pyramids, and it's very high vibrational. Ooh, a bird just flew by my window. So perhaps he could be trying to if you're in a separation, he could be trying to channel information on you or go to psychics to channel information on you and your connection. Like if this is a separation. Whereas for those of you, if there was something that came in between this connection, like let's say this person had to go overseas for a job, it's like they're finding it very difficult to adapt to the changes and they're trying to stay strong and trying to, channel information that would say this connection would last or speak to God or something like that. But the feeling I'm also getting here is if something ended the connection or created a drift between the connection, it's like they're trying to stay strong and deal with the changes, but at the same time trying to find self-awareness of the actions that may have caused this to prevent it in the future. I feel like this person is going through an awakening right now of things they could not see before, things that kept the connection stuck. Okay, so I just want to pull a few more cards, get a little bit more clarity on what is this grief? Why is he feeling sad? We have the Two of Cups. We have the Muse of Materials, which is the King of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Eight of Swords. And we have the Knight of Swords. So, with the Knight of Swords, this person could have done things, actions or words or something along those lines. They could have said something or made certain actions in the connection that caused the connection to feel stuck in some way. With the Eight of Swords, we have the Lovers at the back of the deck. So for some of you, I guess it could be not committing entirely or not being entirely devoted the same way you were. Maybe not putting enough effort into the connection, not giving enough love. There's something this person contributed to this feeling, and they're feeling very insecure and also stuck in a way, because I feel like some of you are in no contact with this person, or there is a separation here or a drift, or this person feels like you're gonna leave or feels like the connection's gonna end in some way. I don't know if it's true or not, but this could just be their thoughts, because the Eight of Swords is all about mental situations, and it's right opposite the Hermit, which is our thoughts. So this person could be thinking about you all day, feeling stuck, trying to analyze what went wrong, what caused this to happen, what caused the stuck energy. And I feel for some of you, this person is realizing it was them, or they contributed to the stuckness. So let me give an example. So I said something about family. Let's say it wasn't a third party connection and family got in the way. And let's say this person didn't, set boundaries. It was like they contributed to it in some way. Do you get what I mean? But with the Knight of Swords, I'm also feeling this energy like they could have said or done things without thinking, too fast, too impulsive, or they could have taken the connection too fast. And maybe, I don't know, like that's the feeling I'm getting. I'm feeling like they're scared of you leaving, or maybe you have already left. And with that song, I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me too? The feeling I'm getting is kind of like, okay, for some of you, this is a separation and they're thinking about you a lot and wondering if you think about them, if you miss them the same way. trying to analyze their behavior, but at the same time feeling stuck because they don't know if you're ever even going to want them back. I feel for some of you this was a betrayal or self-betrayal, and there's something about them maybe not, I wouldn't say appreciating, but with the Queen of Cups, you're someone that is really devoted to this lover, to this crush, to this person, and the type of love you give is deep. She's underwater. You're also a really good listener. You have a lot of healing energy, and you have a heart of gold. A heart that brings sunshine to his energy. And there's something about him missing that. There's something about him missing that deep love you give. Because when he's with you, it's like, it's not, you're not in shallow waters. You're under the deep waters, and waters are emotions. And with the King of Pentacles, I'm feeling it's different. It's a different meaning here because we see these two people shaking hands and walking a path here. And we see all these roses in these depiction of these cards. Roses are a representation of love, beauty, sensuality. But the King of Pentacles is a physical energy. Earth energy is physical, so maybe they're missing you, they're not seeing you physically, and they want to walk a path with you of love, but something is preventing them to with the Eight of Swords. So I guess this is all I see in your reading about the energy here. I think there's a lot of this energy of missing you and trying to stay strong, but feeling stuck at the same time, or wondering where the connection's going to go as a result of this energy that is taking place. But I really hope that this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number twos. If you chose the strawberry obsidian crystal, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at why can't he get you off his mind, the person on your mind. So you chose the queer tarot deck. I'm first going to go ahead and pull some oracle cards on camera, and then I'm going to pull your tarot cards after. But please also be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the So spirit guides on my pile twos, spirit guides of my pile twos. Why can't he get my pile twos off his mind? We have the card Harmonic Flight. We have an extra card here with Beyond the Mind. And at the back of the deck, we have Reclaim Your Energy. I just saw one of your spirit guides in the corner of my room. So why can't he get my pile number twos off his mind? Why can't he get my pile twos off his mind? We have the Future. I love this card. Why can't he get my pile twos off his mind? We have Solitude. So I feel like this person, okay, we have Gratitude at the back of the deck. I feel like this person really feels the deep love between the two of you with the Harmonic Flight card. This card sometimes talks about twin flame or soulmate connections if you relate to that. But of course, take it as it resonates. I don't know if it's for everyone. Feel it in your heart and feel if you feel that's true. But the kind of feeling I get here is you give this person a lot of love. There is this deep emotional vulnerability between the two of you. Like, look at the way they're just looking into each other's eyes. No ego, no projections, and no kind of this feeling of like, what if this happens? What if this happens? It's just pure love. This is definitely either a past life connection or a connection with a lot of love, with the infinity symbol here that is eternal, even after death. The infinity symbol here, I take this as like whatever love is created in this lifetime or past lives is forever. It's for eternity, even if there is a physical separation. I'm not saying that this is a separation, but I guess I'm just saying the love is eternal. My nose is itching, so I guess sometimes this person's scared to feel this deep emotional vulnerability because spirit speaks to me in my own language, just like, you know, we have inside jokes with our friends. So spirit speaks to me in a language through my body and different feelings, and the nose itching to me is like scared of feeling something. So sometimes he gets a little bit scared of this deep vulnerability and this deep love between the two of you that is almost like naked, like emotionally, if that makes sense. But I feel they really feel grateful for the love that you share. And that's why they can't get you off their mind. And it's beyond what your mind can even comprehend, the amount of love they feel with you. And you're very, very sweet souls because you chose the strawberry obsidian. They feel you're very, very sweet, very loving. And they often sit in solitude alone, thinking about you, thinking about your future together, what it could be like. With this bubble here, this mermaid looking into a bubble kind of reminds me of a crystal ball, but it also kind of reminds me of like daydreaming and imagining like what could the future look like. Maybe even trying to visualize a future to manifest it. I feel like this person has a lot of hope with this connection. Like the future is not set in stone. We never know what's going to happen in the future. But there's kind of like this dreamy vibe of like, I hope this person could still be in my future. Are they still going to be in my future? I hope so. Kind of energy. And I'm also looking at these feathers here. Very interesting. Feathers remind me of ancestors. So I feel like there is some kind of ancestral connection here between the two of you. Like your ancestors could have planned this meeting between the two of you. Let me get some more cards, see what else Spirit wants to show me here. So Spirit guys, on my pile 2s, can we look into why can't he get his mind off of my pile 2s? Why can't he get pile 2 off his mind? We have true love with the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Very, very interesting. I love this card. And it is basically the same energy as this harmonic flight card. And then we have quiet time. We'll take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. And at the back of the deck, we have past life connection. So for most of you, this is definitely a past life connection. Okay, so why can't he get my pile 2s off his mind? We have the Ace of Wands. We have the 9 of Coins, which is the 9 of Pentacles. And I feel 2 extra cards want to come out. We have the Ace of Cups. And we have the Ace of Coins, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So many aces here. Very, very interesting. At the back of the deck, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So with all these aces here, could for some of you this be a new connection? Not for all of you. But for some of you, I feel there may be some type of new beginning happening here between the two of you very soon with the aces. And new beginnings don't necessarily have to mean something is ending or anything like that. It could just be some kind of new start happening between the two of you. Or maybe they're hoping for that in the future. Like, for example, with the Ace of Coins, and when we had the back of the deck, the 10 of Coins, 10 of Pentacles, I want to show you something. We see a little house here in the background and this person holding keys to a home. So could this new beginning be like moving in together, taking the next step towards your connection? For some of you, it doesn't have to be moving in together, but could he be either hoping for this new beginning in his thoughts, where you get to level up in your connection together? Because 10 of Pentacles also sometimes talks about family, long-term connections, things like that. And I think this person wants to shoot his shot towards that, hope that it happens. And the 9 of Pentacles talks about the slow growth towards that, and we see an urn here. So perhaps this person feels like, for some of you, a passed on loved one led them towards you. And the love they have for you, the love they feel with you is like a true love that is beyond what your mind can even comprehend. They often sit in quiet time, alone time, in solitude, and think and contemplate, where this could go in the future, what this could lead to. And I feel like in some sense there is this feeling of like, I hope this happens in the future. With the Ace of Pentacles showing up, I feel like this could be a physical change or new beginning. Like I said, for example, you moving in together, or it could be happening now, or you two getting engaged or married, or creating some kind of deeper commitment together in terms of physical living, physical seeing each other, things like that, or physical level up in your connection. I feel this person wants to grow with you with the 9 of Pentacles. And this little birdie here is so cute. I feel like that's how he feels around you. He also feels like this connection can grow to a state where he really sees a vision, or where this could go in the future. He could really see this connection growing to its fullest potential. And I think he often thinks about you in solitude, contemplates where this could go, how big this love could be. With the Ace of Cups, I feel like you give him the type of love that makes his heart feel like it's overflowing with love. But there is also definitely a lot of sexual and physical attraction with the Ace of Wands, and this feeling of you bringing excitement into his life, which is why he can't get you off of his mind. And with the Beyond the Mind card, I feel like there's sort of this feeling of channeling, downloading. The universe could be telling him to go towards you. I just got a notification. I'm going to take that as confirmation. And with the Flower of Life here, the words you speak to him could speak life into him, could breathe life into him. Or he could maybe want to communicate something to you that you can't even fathom in your mind. So there is a lot of thinking and contemplating. I wonder what that's about. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards now, and let's see what shows up. This card does not want to come up. So, Spirit Guides of my pile twos, may we please look into why he can't get my pile twos off his mind. We have the High Priestess, The feeling I'm also getting is he wants to show you off in some way. Like, I was looking at this image here with the Ace of Wands and all the other Ace of Wands, and it was like this kind of setting with all of them, like showing something. So I feel like he wants to show you off, not in a superficial way, but like in this way of like, yes, this is my girlfriend or my boyfriend or my lover, depending on who's watching this. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands. And since you chose this colorful, vibrant deck, I feel like you bring in a lot of vibrancy into his life, even with the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is like this energy of life coming to you, the spark of life. And I feel like you bring this spark into his life that he really feels, this vibrancy, all this color into his life. Okay, and I don't know why I'm getting this feeling like when he's alone, he kind of sits in solitude and fights with his thoughts with the Five of Swords here. The feeling I'm getting is he overthinks a lot for some of you. Like, when he's contemplating and sitting alone, he overthinks a lot and he's like, okay, what if this actually doesn't go anywhere? What if this? What if this? But with the Five of Wands could also represent for some of you, you know, you had some kind of disagreement with this person. And maybe they're contemplating, you know, did I do something wrong? Did I say something wrong? How can I fix this? Things like that. I guess that's for one or two of you, but I feel the Five of Wands is about the self for most of you. And there's something about when he's around you, there's something about like not overthinking too much. His mind feels at ease and he just feels like he can enjoy that vibrancy you give him. We have the Fool card. So I really feel like you are my pile of optimistic souls. You always look towards the future with optimism, even when you can't see where it's going. Of course, us psychics can predict the future, but the future is never set in stone. It can always change at any moment in time. So the Fool is all about taking a leap of faith, of trust, faith in the universe, and trusting that as we take this leap of faith, the universe will catch us. And it's like this type of feeling of I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where this leap of faith is going to take me, but I'm going to hope and trust that this is going to lead to my greatest good. And it's like this sense of taking a risk in love. So with the Fool card, I feel the reason he can't get you off his mind is because maybe his mind fights him a lot and says, you know, what if this, what if this, what if that? But then with the Fool, it's like, whatever, mind, shut the F up. That's what I'm hearing. Just calm down. Like, we're gonna take this risk in love because we never know until we try. So like, that's the type of feeling I get. Why am I getting so many notifications with you? Could this person be wanting to message you right now as I record this video? Or as you watch this? We have the Two of Swords. So something about making a choice to just be in the moment, to just enjoy the moment, to not worry about what's next, what's to come, and to just be and enjoy this. I'm hearing surrender to the sweetness. You literally chose the strawberry obsidian. And we literally have the card of celebrations, pleasure here with the Four of Wands. This is a type of energy you bring in for him, and there's something about him making a decision to enjoy what is here, not worry about what's next or what to come. And with the Queen of Wands, there definitely is a lot of physical attraction here. He definitely thinks a lot about you and is definitely very sexually attracted to you too. And he can't get your face off his mind. I feel like he may also stare at pictures of you, find you so beautiful, alluring, confident, magnetic, regardless of your gender. He also loves your independence and the sunflower energy you give, rainbow energy you give, optimism you give, and there's something about that. He can't stop thinking about that. And with the Four of Wands, he definitely sees you as marriage material because I can take the Four of Wands as marriage in a love reading. And it's the ultimate happy card in this tarot deck. So there's something about you bringing a lot of happiness, a lot of vibrancy into his life, and that's why he can't stop thinking about you. And with the High Priestess, I definitely feel there is some sense of channeling information or intuitively feeling drawn to you, intuitively feeling this is right, even though maybe his mind tells him lies or tries to fight with him. There's a sense of like, my intuition tells me this is right. My soul is taking me towards this. My intuition is telling me this is right, but I don't know why. With the High Priestess, for some of you, I guess this person could have tried to get a reading on the connection, to see if this is truly what his soul is saying. And I feel like if he did, something about that like confirmed what his intuition was telling him. But I also feel the High Priestess can sometimes be an intuitive connection. Like, I hear your thoughts, you hear my thoughts, I feel your feelings, you feel my feelings. So there's something about like an intuitive connection here, and when he thinks of you, you think of him. Like, I don't know if you've ever messaged someone and then they're like, I was just thinking of you. Like, that's the type of feeling I get here, like a telepathic connection. And when he feels something about you, you feel it. When you feel something about him, he feels it, kind of energy. We have the Page of Pentacles. I just saw someone get goosebumps. So sometimes when you think of him, he gets goosebumps. Or he feels it, but doesn't. I don't think he's knowing it's you, but like the sense of spiritual goosebumps. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Nine of Pentacles again. So something about this connection is a slow burner. It is gonna grow slowly but surely towards hopefully this. But I feel here the reason he can't get you off his mind is because maybe you're taking it slow, and it's right on top of the Solitude card. So for some of you, I feel you're taking it slow, and he likes this because it's actually going to build a connection that is stable between the two of you, because the Four of Wands right opposite this talks about stability too. Like building stable connections, building a stable foundation. Okay, so the reason he can't get you off his mind is maybe because he wants to see you, he wants to take it faster with you, but he knows in order for this connection to be at its most potential, maybe I need to take it slow. Slow and steady wins the race. Because the Knight of Pentacles talks about this kind of energy where we put in a lot of work or effort, slowly but surely, just like when we grow a plant. We have to water that plant and allow that plant to grow at its own time, allow that flower to bloom at its own time. And we can't overwater the plant, but we also can't underwater the plant. We have to give it enough for it to grow. But once it grows in the end, it is worth it. So that's the type of feeling I get here from this connection, and why he can't stop thinking about you, because there's something about him wanting to water it more, check the plant, see if it's growing, but knowing internally, I need to allow it to grow, if that makes sense. With the cactus here, I feel like he's craving that love from you, craving that nurturing. But maybe he's also someone that is also a little bit secure because cactuses don't need much water. This could be an earth sign for some of you. But for others of you, I feel Gemini energy for some reason. Or air energy. And fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the Five of Pentacles, so I take this as for those of you where, like, let's say, for example, this is a long distance connection or you're not seeing each other much right now. He could be missing you. He could be missing and lacking the love you give him. And that could be why he can't stop thinking about you. Because I'm feeling like when he's alone and in solitude and on his own, there's this type of feeling of, I miss the sunshine energy you bring. I miss this vibrancy you bring. Like, I want you to tell me about your day. Tell me about things you get excited about. I miss the lack of connection. I miss that, like, type of feeling. Because the Five of Pentacles is about feeling alone, feeling like this lack energy. And he almost feels like you bring so much vibrancy into his life that when he's alone, it's kind of boring. And with the Knight of Cups, I feel there's something about him having a soft spot for you in his heart, wearing his heart on his sleeve for you. And with the Page of Pentacles, there's something about growing and learning about this love. Like, when he's with you, he feels like he's learning more about love because it's right on top of the Harmonic Flight card than he can even fathom. It's like this type of feeling of, I never knew what love was before I met you. And I know that sounds cliche, but the feeling I'm getting is he's learning about love, what true healthy love is with you. I feel like in the past there was a lot of challenging connections, maybe karmic connections in his life, that he had to walk away from. And that's why I say it's like this type of feeling of, I'm learning what true healthy love is in this connection. So why can't he get my pile twos off his mind? Six of Cups. Yeah, past energies. He may be contemplating about the past and certain situations in the past. Like, for example, my ex-partner did this, whereas my new partner does this. Completely opposite energies. How did I get so lucky? Do you get what I mean? For example, let's say his past partner didn't put an effort towards the connection, but you do. There's like that sort of, not comparison, but like a big difference between the love that was received in the past and now. And it's like you give him the type of love he's lacked. He's always wished for, but lacked with the Five of Pentacles. And that's why he can't get you off his mind. Because there's something unfathomably beautiful about that. That his mind is still trying to catch up to or comprehend. Because you know, when we go through changes in life and we're in some type of new connection or a connection where we're still trying to get used to that because all our life we've only received this, there's something about the mind having to catch up. And I'm looking at all these clouds here, like clouds on these clothes here. He could feel like his head is in the clouds around you, like very dreamy. Could daydream about you a lot. Have his head in the clouds. So spirit guides on my pile twos. Why can't he get my pile twos off his mind? We have the Page of Swords. We have the Seven of Pentacles. It seems he wants to put an effort towards more communication between the two of you with the Page of Swords. Or more effort towards the connection, work on growing the connection. And there's something about maybe him contemplating, like, what can I do to put in more effort? What can I do to communicate more? To bring more communication, but vibrant communication where we really click, if that makes sense. That's the type of feeling I get. Why can't he get my pile twos off his mind? We have the world. Why can't he get my pile twos off his mind? We have the Knight of Wands. Why can't he get pile two off his mind? The Tower. And lastly, we have the Nine of Cups. I don't know why I feel this type of energy, but I just want to clarify. The Tower, please. Queen of Swords. And the Two of Wands. I don't know why. I'm feeling like this person has some kind of fear of speaking up. Speaking up about what? Speaking up about what? We have the Seven of Cups. So I guess for all of you, it could be different scenarios and situations. Like, for example, for one of you, this could be a person that's scared of speaking out about maybe pain he's gone through in the past. Could be scared about speaking about maybe things he's done in the past that he wasn't proud of, or could be scared of speaking about things that have hurt him, like in the connection. Of course, they can be like, it's reminding me of something I read about paper cuts in a connection. I read something on Instagram. I can't remember who posted it, but something about small paper cuts in a relationship can cause many paper cuts at once. And paper cuts are just like small little disappointments. That is not a big deal. It's not painful, but it can lead to more paper cuts. Does that make sense? I feel for all of you it's different. It can be many different things. But there's some type of fear of speaking up. Or even like, let's say he speaks to you and maybe he says the wrong thing. Like maybe there's this fear of like, if I speak to you more, if I take it fast with you, things will fall apart. Or this type of feeling of like, okay, if I chat to you and I maybe make a joke, I'm scared I offend you and things just fall apart. Like, I don't know why this person has this fear, but with the world, I feel it's something this person needs to let go of from the past. Something this person is busy transmuting right now. Could relate to past energies that they're healing from. I don't feel it relates to you. With the Two of Wands, I feel like this person is trying to see where this could go. See the brighter side of things, the more optimistic side, because this person's facing this way instead of this way. This person's facing towards the Four of Wands. Celebrations, happiness, hope, marriage, union. And with the Knight of Wands, I feel like, yeah, there's this fear of like, if I take it too fast, things can fall apart since it's next to the Tower. But there's something about you bringing like this magical energy into this person's life, because the Knight of Wands has like this unicorn-like creature. And making him feel like this Pisces energy of like head in the clouds, daydreamy type of vibe. And with the Nine of Cups, I feel like he feels this is a wish fulfillment. This is a wish come true. He feels very satisfied in the connection. And I think he's scared of things falling apart too soon. But I don't think it will. I don't think it will. I think it's just fears from his past. that aren't necessarily true. Like our mind can tell us things, because the Queen of Swords can also be about the mental space. Sometimes our mind tells us things that are not true. So this is what I see in your reading of why he can't get you off his mind. I really hope that this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number threes. If you chose this Howlite Crystal and the Ethereal Visions Tarot deck, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at why can't he get you off his mind, the person on your mind. So I'm first going to go ahead and pull some oracle cards on camera, and then I'm going to use your tarot deck to pull some cards as well. So just be aware this is a general reading, only take what resonates, leave the rest. So spirit guides on pile 3, sorry. Some of you are from pile 1. May I please look into why they can't get my pile 3s off their mind? We have double mission with Lightworker, Starseed, serve the world by being you. We have an extra card that wants to come out with you're not for everyone, embrace your weirdness, face your true north. So why can't he get my pile 3s off his mind? We have relaxation. Why can't he get my pile 3s off his mind? We have free spirit. At the back of the deck, we have positivity. So there is a sense of this connection having some kind of strong purpose, or at least he feels that this connection does have a strong purpose in his life. It is either teaching him something or helping him grow. And he definitely feels there is some kind of reason you have met, some kind of plan for your meeting spiritually, if that makes sense. And I'm looking at all these stars here in the background and these planets. It kind of reminds me of astrology. I guess the feeling I'm getting is for some of you in your birth charts, when you put your birth charts together for synastry, there's something between the North Node and the South Node axis or something like that, showing past life, but also this life's, like some kind of purpose between the two of you for this life, but also maybe showing past life connections with the South Node. And the North Node, something about your North Nodes linking up together in some way. This definitely could not be something he knows about. I don't know if this person likes astrology or not, but this is just what I'm feeling from the energy. And there is definitely this sense of like, I feel like I know this person, some kind of past life connection, like this inner knowing of like, I remember you, I feel like I know you from a past life. And there's something about you being a free spirit, you bringing in this free energy for him. And I feel like in the past, he could have had people around him that may have made him feel weird for being his unique self, but I feel you're someone that you don't mind being your authentic self in the world. You're free with showing that. You're free with letting all parts of you out authentically. And there's something about you making him feel free because he can embrace his weirdness with you. He can embrace, that silly side of him, that unique side of him, and there is no judgment in your connection. So I definitely feel that, and with Face Your True North, there's something you're teaching him about being his true self in the world, about becoming his North Node. There's some kind of influence you have on him. With the North Node, it talks about our destiny, but also who we're meant to become in this lifetime. in astrology, and it basically is not the easiest. We feel very uncomfortable with becoming that North Node because the South Node is our past life and what we're used to embodying, but the North Node is who we're meant to grow into in this lifetime. And there's something about you allowing him to become his North Node and feel more relaxed while doing so. I know this may not be what he thinks about, but I'm just seeing the energy. There's something about you just bringing relaxation into his life, positivity into his life, and he feels like he can just embrace his true self with you, and you are influencing him in some way to becoming his destiny, to becoming who he is meant to be in his purpose. You just being you brings him a lot of peace, brings him a lot of positivity. And that's why he can't get you off his mind, because I think he's noticed how he feels more like his self around you than he feels like around others. For some of you, this person has an Aquarius North Node, but for others of you, it's different. I'm just picking up for one or two of you. So let me go ahead and pull some more oracle cards and little tarot cards and see what else Spirit has to show me here. So Spirit guides on my pile 3s. Why can't he get my pile 3s off his mind? We have inner wisdom with you know what to do, trust your inner wisdom, and take appropriate action without delay. So he definitely feels intuitively drawn to you in some way. He feels this type of intuitive connection towards you, like this feeling of I'm drawn towards you for some reason, and the reason is this and this of what I explained. And I feel like he doesn't necessarily know this, but his soul is leading him towards you for this specific reason that I mentioned. So, Spirit guides on my pile 3s. Why can't he get my pile 3 off his mind? We have Sorceress with you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So for some of you, I guess this person could be trying to manifest you by thinking about you. You get what I mean? Thinking about the future you could have, trying to manifest that into fruition. There is definitely the sense of this person either doing that, and for others of you, it's like this type of feeling of he thinks about you so much that he manifests you unconsciously. And for others of you, I feel like this person feels he has manifested you, created this reality with his intention of finding love. Perhaps he prayed or wanted a specific person with specific traits and qualities that you have, and he feels like somehow it's like a wish come true, something magical has happened in his life by him meeting you. Or you bring a lot of magical energy into his life. Like you take him into another world where it's full of magic, it's full of fun, full of this weird silliness, playfulness, and he can just be himself around you. He feels very much at home with you. And I think he really likes your independence, but also your ability to give love. Because there's something about you giving love at this kind of infinite energy, like an infinite supply of love. And he also definitely feels physically attracted to you. He feels like you have a lot of beauty. And he often thinks of your beauty and he can't get you off his mind because of that. Like how beautiful you look, regardless of your gender. And just seeing that. And he definitely feels like at home with you. Like he can be himself around you and you just bring a lot of magic into his world. So pile 3, spirit guides of pile 3. Why can't he get my pile 3s off his mind? I don't know why, but I'm tasting KFC. Do some of you like to eat together? Or is this person a foodie? Are you a foodie? We have the 9 of Cups. So yeah, this is wish fulfillment. Literally confirms the Sorceress card. My nose is itchy as I pull this, so maybe with my nose being itchy, it represents this type of feeling of like being scared to feel something. So maybe he's scared to admit that he did manifest you. Like this type of feeling of, oh, did I manifest this person into my reality? No, I shouldn't think that. Like, am I being crazy or delusional? Like that type of feeling. But the 9 of Cups is definitely about wish fulfillment. And, we see this person on this very luxurious couch. So he feels like the type of love you give him is luxurious in some way. It's big. And I'm noticing a lot of green here. Green is the heart chakra. So he can't get you off his mind because of the amount of love you give. And then we have the 8 of Wands. Witchy energy. Are some of you witches? Or the feeling I get is maybe like he feels like he's almost sort of under a love spell because he just thinks about you so much. But I don't think you would put a love spell on him. Maybe it just feels like he loves you so much. He thinks about you so much that it's like, am I under a love spell? That's the type of feeling I get. But you definitely bring a lot of magic into his world. I'm hearing that song, She's Magic. I forgot who it's by, but it's like, she's magic, it's tragic that no one saw it before it happened. So maybe he sees your magical side and he feels like he really gets it. He really understands it. Maybe you've also been someone that has been misunderstood in the world. And he just feels like you're very similar to him in that sense, where he feels he can be himself around you and he loves your true self. If you are witchy, he could be very attracted to this. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards. Why does this card not want to come out? This could be a card with hidden energy. Okay, we have the 4 of Wands. I guess with the 4 of Wands being like a hidden energy, because I couldn't pick up that card, maybe this is something he hasn't told you. But with the 4 of Wands, I feel this energy of celebration. He could feel very happy, like a celebration has come into his life since he met you and since he's with you. But also, the 4 of Wands can sometimes represent marriage. So he could feel like you are, marriage material in some way. And that's why he can't get you off his mind, because perhaps he's thinking about the future and where this could lead to, where taking this journey could lead to in love. And he definitely feels since you've come into his life, you've brought in this energy of celebration. I'm hearing that song, Celebrate Good Times. So why can't he get my pile 3s off his mind? We have the Justice card. I'm noticing an owl here and an owl here. And owls represent intuition and wisdom. He is learning some kind of spiritual truth or wisdom in this connection. And I don't feel it's like karmic sense of learning. It's more so towards his purpose and who he's meant to be in this lifetime. But also you. I feel like it goes both ways. And with the Justice card, the kind of feeling I get here is This is a very deep energy, but I feel the universe has brought in this connection as justice to you and him. Allowed you to meet each other as justice. Why is that? I feel like both of you have gone through some kind of level up in your emotions and some kind of shift within your emotions and healing from the past. And the universe could have allowed him to create this intention into reality and given this connection to you as justice to both of you, to allow both of you to create your purposes and who you're meant to be. But also I feel like some of you could have experienced really toxic connections in the past for both of you. And it's like, you know how we can receive good karma but also bad karma in situations where we had no choice in the matter. Sometimes the universe gives us good karma and gives us something in return from something that was taken away from us unjustly. So with the Justice card, there is some kind of spiritual truth here being revealed in this connection as you get to know each other. And the sort of feeling of being intuitively drawn to each other, finding some kind of wisdom in this connection, allowing both of you to be your true selves and find your purposes, reach your north node, your destiny, create that. But he also feels, since you're someone that is so honest and so balanced and fair and harmonic, we also have the Temperance card. He really admires these qualities you have. And there's something about like this disbelief, like I can't believe I've met my person. I can't believe that this is actually happening. And with the Temperance card here with the angel wings, he feels like you have a pure soul. And there's something about your vibe that he can't get off his mind. The truth of the matter of like, yes, I've met this person, like, I can't believe it. It feels surreal. And that's what I feel here, like why he can't get you off his mind. So spirit guides of pile 3, why can't he get my pile 3s off his mind? You also have this ethereal type of beauty, magical type of beauty that he finds so gorgeous and dreamy. So we have the Magician, which is the energy of creation, magic, not black magic, but magical creation, manifestation. So why can't he get my pile 3s off his mind? We have the World card. Or are you manifesting him? Is he thinking about you because you're manifesting him? We have the World card and the 6 of Cups. So there's something here about letting go of the past, ending past cycles, and being in this connection allows both of you to do that. There's something about him learning more about love, like a deeper type of true love with you. And the reason he can't get you off his mind is because the more he's around you, the more he feels like he is healing and letting go of the past. And the more he's around you, the more he feels he's in the new, in the future. It's reminding me of 2.5 Men. I've been binge watching that lately. And the new seasons where Alan and that Ashton Kutcher guy is there. I forgot his name in the series, but now I'm tasting sushi. Do you and this person like to eat together? Anyways, in the one scene, he says to Alan, my ex-wife is the past and this new woman is the future. And then he's like, which one should I choose? Of course, this man that I'm channeling is not choosing anyone, but it's the example of him saying, this person is my past, this person is my future. And I feel like you have that energy of being this person's future, of bringing this person to the future they want to create and bringing them further away from the cold past of what they've experienced. There's some kind of change you bring into this person's life, and that is why he can't get you off his mind, because it's this feeling of surrealness, disbelief, like my reality is changing so much with this person, but it's changing for the better, and it's making me excited. We have the Chariot. So kind of this energy of shifting energies, moving forward, moving towards the better, leveling up in his life. He feels he's leveling up with you. And we see so many of these magic wands here. You definitely bring a lot of magic into this person's world. Like they're all of a sudden in an Alice in Wonderland world full of magic, and it's just amazing. We have the Artist. For some of you, this person is artistic and you give this person inspiration, whereas for others of you, I see this as creating our reality. We keep seeing that message. We have the Knight of Swords. So the reason he can't get you off his mind is because I feel like the Knight of Swords is this energy of I want to go towards where I want to be. Fast-paced movement, these both cards here. And it's like this type of energy of I want to rush towards you and nothing is going to stop me from having you. Now Spirit is showing me the scene from The Notebook when he was like to the person that played Rachel McAdams. He was like to her, I want what I have and I'm going to get what I want, something like that. I'm feeling that energy, like he wants you. He wants to rush towards you and nothing is going to stop that. And that's why he can't get his mind off of you, because there's this feeling of I want you and I want you badly and I want you right now. Not in a sexual way, just like I want to create more memories with you. I want to create more love with you. I want to create a reality of happiness, pleasure, fun, love with you. Harmony and balance, and I want to be completely honest with you. I want to grow with you. I want to level up with you. I want to reach higher heights and reach goals with you, that type of energy. We have the Six of Swords, so you definitely bring a lot of change into this person's life. I'm seeing this person is going through some kind of transformation of the energy as a result of being with you. We have the Emperor. I feel like one of you brings stability in the other person's life. Either this person brings stability into your life or you bring stability into this person's life. Or one person brings the stable, grounded side, whereas the other person brings the magical, dreamy, ethereal vibe. So take it as it resonates. But with the Emperor here and the Four of Wands, I feel like there is this energy of this person wanting to create a stable connection with you, because 4 relates to stability, security, but also the home and family, because it's the 4th house, Cancer energy. And I feel like this person feels that energy with you, like they want to build a connection with you. They want to create a connection with you. They want to create more memories with you, more love with you. It's like this person has been taken out of survival mode and has been put into creation mode with you, of like creating your reality. But there is this type of surreal feeling and disbelief, like I can't believe this is happening. And that's why they can't get you off their mind, because it's like that type of feeling of manifesting something great and still being in disbelief because it feels so surreal. It feels like a dream. So why can't he get my pile 3s off his mind? We have the Judgment card. There is this feeling of the divine bringing you together. The stars aligning for you, bringing you together. We have the Queen of Swords. You could have even met on a day in astrology or started chatting to each other on a day in astrology that was aligning for your connection. With the Queen of Swords, I feel like this person wants to communicate more to you, loves communication with you, loves talking to you, loves the vibe you have together. And we have the Sun card. So this person feels like you bring a lot of happiness into their life. And even when you talk about things that make you happy, that make you excited, it brings this person a lot of uplifting energy. I think this person just loves talking to you, and the reason they can't get you off their mind is because they replay the conversations with you in their head and how happy and giddy it makes them. You know, when you have a conversation with someone and you go home and you just feel so happy and you have a smile on your face and you just keep replaying that amazing conversation in your head. That's the feeling I get here. We have the Star card, so healing. You bring this person healing and hope for something new to be created. Not the past energies, but something new. And the star is also about miracles and dreams coming true. So we keep seeing the same theme throughout your reading of dreams coming true. Why can't this person get pile 3 off their mind? We have the Hangman. I think you make this person see love in a different perspective to what they once experienced. It's like this type of feeling of I'm learning what true love is because I've never experienced this true love before. Pile 3, please. Why can't he get my pile 3s off his mind? We have the Strength card. And the 3 of Swords. So it's like you bring in the strength, you're his rock in times of sadness, in times of feeling really low. And since the 3 of Swords is right on the Sun card, I feel like even when he's sad, even when he's, healing from things from the past, I feel like you bring in this optimistic energy towards him where he can see the brighter side of life again. And that's why he can't get you off his mind, because even when he's had a bad day and he's just not feeling great about his life, it's like you bring in such a positive energy towards him that it makes him just forget about the pain he's once experienced. It's like you're each other's strength, each other's rocks. I'm tasting food again. I don't know why. Do you cook for this person, or do you just like eating together? But I guess this is all I have for you, my pile 3s. So this was a really beautiful reading, really magical reading. I really hope this resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye!